Well, this is what's known as a pause site, which is plantation on ancient woodland site. So originally it was ancient woodland, but then people came through and planted non-native trees for quick-growing timber trees. It's one of the sites where it's been allowed, they're returning it to native woodland. But unfortunately there is lots of seed source, both within the site and blowing over from the other side of the river here, of the non-native quick-growing trees. And so if we allowed them to carry on, they would just take over and you wouldn't get the regeneration of native woodland. So, as I always put it, we're doing some large-scale weeding of going through and removing those sort of quicker growing trees, the bully trees that would swamp the others, to allow that nutrient to go back into the soil, but it also creates the space where we get the regeneration of the native birch and Scots pine coming through, which come through a little slower, but on this site they're coming through fantastically well. Well, it's one of those jobs that really only volunteers can do, because it is combing through the terrain and finding the non-native species, which can be from that size to way over head height, and you just need to comb your way steadily through trying to remove as many of those as possible, particularly some of the bigger ones before they get to the size where they're setting seed themselves, because of course that makes the problem even worse. This is a perfect example of allowing that nature to do its thing to restore the Caledonian Forest, rather than us just going in and planting trees all over the place. So it's allowing nature to do its thing, which works better.
Well, we're removing a species of tree that doesn't belong here. And even though it's sad to cut down a tree because that's not in our nature, we know that it's going to be productive for this environment long term.
We love the outdoors. We spend a lot of time outdoors, and this is a way we can give back to all the time we spend in the outdoors.